What are you doing?
I'm doing my practice on the tee.
One of the biggest things beginner hitters struggle with is taking what they practice on the tee into the game. They get the tee swing looking good, but then they get into the game and it's completely different. Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you one of the biggest mistakes that I see that a young hitter does on the tee that doesn't get them prepared correctly for when the ball starts moving. Let's go ahead and get started. Guys, we got a ton of great content coming out this year, and if you don't want to miss out, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That's the only way you can get notified. Also, hit that thumbs up button. That really helps us grow the channel. And if you have any comments, leave them in the comment section below. Sewell would love to hear from you. Now, one of the most common instruction things you'll hear in any sport is keep your eye on the ball. Now, why is this hurting younger hitters? Why is keeping your eye on the ball hurting younger hitters? Well, we're going to show you exactly why. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Obviously, we want to see the ball, but Garrett, go ahead and set up here for me. Garrett's going to demonstrate what I see typically with a hitter. Even if they're getting good mechanics and they're working on some good stuff, this is normally what we'll see. Go ahead and get set up. Okay, so Garrett's looking at the ball. The ball is on the tee. It makes sense to look at the tee. Now go ahead and load stride. Okay, now make a swing. Hold your finish. Beautiful. Go ahead and relax. Now, Garrett made a great swing. Mechanics were great. Everything was good. But the big mistake that he made is he's not getting himself ready for what's actually happening in the game. What's actually happening in the game, guys, is the ball is coming from the mound. So if we're looking at the tee and we're training looking at the tee, and we never train ourselves to do what our eyes are going to do in the game, things can be very difficult. So guys, this is a very simple fix. Garrett, go ahead and set up here for me real quick. So what Garrett's going to do now is he's going to demonstrate how we would like to practice off the tee at all times. So Garrett's going to go ahead and in his setup, he's going to go ahead and look up at the pitcher. While he's looking at the pitcher, he's going to go ahead and get into his load stride position. Now he's going to look at the tee and make a nice swing into a balanced finish. Okay, so now Garrett is starting to train his brain. Go ahead and set up face on here for me to start getting used to what he's going to be doing in the game, and that's looking up at the pitcher while he's making a swing. All right, so go ahead and show him one from face on. So look up at your imaginary pitcher. Go ahead and load stride. And now look at the ball and make a half-speed swing into a balanced finish. Beautiful job. Guys, that's our drill work. All we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we're going to pick up our imaginary pitcher. Go ahead and get set up down the line here for me. We're going to simply look up at an imaginary pitcher. While we're going to keep looking at the pitcher while we do our load stride. So we're going to load stride. We're going to pause right here. We're going to look at the ball and now make our swing. Okay, nice job. A little off balance, but not too bad. Okay, but everything's going to be just like he is in the game. Now we're going to go into more of a game speed. So now we can still train our game speed swing, so it's not going to be from a static position. So Garrett, go ahead and set up right here. So now Garrett's going to look up at his imaginary pitcher. He's going to imagine that the pitcher is winding up and throwing. This is a great visual for you guys to work on at home. So go ahead and look up at your pitcher. Go ahead and imagine him going in through his windup. Go ahead and load stride and hit the ball like you would in the game. Beautiful. So you see Garrett looked up at the pitcher. He tracked the ball down to the tee and made a swing. Guys, if we do this, we could start implementing, and our brain's not going to see something completely different when we go into side toss or front toss or something like that, because we're going to have our vision up the field where it's going to be in the game. So just a super quick recap. The big mistake is staring at the tee while we work on the tee. The way we're going to fix it, pick your imaginary pitcher, load stride, then look at the ball, and then make your swing. Guys, I got a great bonus for you that's going to help out with this drill immensely, because anything we do on the tee, we want to make sure we're doing it like this. I'm going to play a bonus video of one of our best premium website videos at the end of this video that you can check out. You can get instant access by clicking on the iCard or the link in the description below. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to now start showing how our weight shift is involved with the release of the bat. We just simply need to understand exactly where we want to be in our weight shift. So we're going to get a lot more specific. We're going to be talking about the timing of getting the back pocket in front of the tee at the same time we're hitting the ball. But the first thing we need to do, guys, is we need to rep this out and make sure that we can definitely get the weight transfer that we need. So we're going to put our arms across our chest. We're going to get at least 100 repetitions